us, yeah! Where did you come from? How did we make you? Nobody knows! 2,000 years ago.
Someone pick up this satchel.
Contact southeast, he's crawling.
I can't. I'm full. Somebody pick up the satchel. The purposes of this video is to quickly get you up to date with PUG Tactics and Callouts. In Foxhole, teamwork is essential, and we want to make sure no one is left scratching their heads at what we're doing and why we're doing it. The squad leader. The trick to being an effective combat squad is cohesion. In order to work together, the team must stay together. We accomplish this by having everyone follow a single designated leader. What this does is establishes a very clear and visible direction for all players to move. Now for the hard part, combat. If you should see an enemy before the squad leader, do not chase him. We call this squirreling for reference because newer players often have a tendency to chase squirrels. Simply yell, "Contact!" then issue a direction. Left or right is fine, but the cardinal directions is better. Take a few shots, but never stop following the leader. Contact left. Contact right. Do not assume that because there is an enemy, that your squad leader necessarily cares. Your team might keep on trucking, which would leave you to fight that contact on your own. Stay with the team, always. Now, assuming all goes well and you meet the enemy where you would expect to find them, ideally, your squad leader will always be the first to come under fire. At this point, it's okay to move up and space out a little. The squad leader will let you know if he plans to move again, at which point you should be ready to snap back into line behind him, so never lose track of where he is during a firefight. If you should lose track of him, it does happen, you begin to wander off too far from the group, the squad's second-in-command will let you know. Second-in-command. Second-in-command is usually the most experienced commander in the squad. While you're following the leader, the second-in-command is following you, either in the back of the column or in the middle. His sole responsibility is to make sure everyone is still following the leader. This is because the squad leader is usually on the front line and might not have time to look around to see the situation of his troops. Obviously, the second-in-command is also responsible for taking over command should the squad leader be killed. This transition of command happens the moment the squad leader goes critical or in a down state, not when he's dead. Medic. Very often you will hear the squad leaders ask if anyone wants to be medic. Typically there are only two medics in a squad, a primary and a secondary. The primary medic is dedicated to the task. He might not even carry a rifle. His job is solely to keep his teammates healed. The secondary medic will carry a trauma kit, med kit, and a rifle. His job is primarily that of a rifleman, and should only switch to his trauma kit and med kit if the situation is dire or if the primary medic himself gets hit. It is important that the secondary medic does not switch to his med and trauma kit unless absolutely necessary, since putting away his rifle could just as easily cause the squad to wipe by costing them fire supremacy. Callouts. Voice comms is a loud and obnoxious place when people aren't adhering to a strict set of rules. On the other hand, it's game. We like to have fun, and that means joking, laughing, even crying a little. So here's the compromise. A callout called break. Callouts are single words or short phrases that should evoke an instant and specific response from all players in attendance. For example, when someone on comms shouts, "Break, break," that means shut the fuck up. Not after you finish your sentence, not after you've delivered the punchline to your joke, right the fuck now, everyone shuts the fuck up. Everyone is allowed to issue the break callout. You can use it to warn of an impending attack, you can use it to get the commander's immediate attention, you can use it if there's something very, very important you need to say to the man beside you, but everyone's still laughing at that funny thing that one guy said. Break, break is the command to alert everyone to stop joking and get serious for just a second. Another important callout that anyone can use is contact. Simply put, when someone shouts contact, it means an enemy has been spotted. It is very important that when you use this command that you state both how many contacts and in what direction. Contact left or contact right is usually sufficient, but using the cardinal directions is always better. If you don't give us a number, we're going to assume it was just one. You may also use the hold callout. When the team is moving, it might happen that you fall behind the group. Maybe you dropped your binky and you need a second to find it. Simply shout hold, and this will pause the whole squad unless otherwise directed by the squad leader. But frankly, we'd sooner delay an entire attack to get you back into cohesion because yes, staying together is that important.
I got shot by a mortar.
Everybody out, everybody out, everybody come on me now, let's go, south, we're moving south now, get on me. One command that you may not use is get on me. Under no circumstances is anyone other than the squad leader allowed to use this command. When you hear this command, it means the commander plans to move momentarily, so try to find his name on your screen so you'll be able to snap back into line behind him once he starts to move. An important note about comms. It is worth mentioning the absolute worst thing you could do on comms during a combat situation is key up with useless information like shit or oh fuck. When you say this, all it does is breed panic. It breaks cohesion. Train yourself not to key up with this garbage. Learn quickly. It's very, very bad. And that's everything. You should now be fully up to date with our tactics, and now it's just a matter of practice. We'll see you at the Weekly War.